Crazy God story. One time, this young couple moved in across the street from me and my wife, and I wanted to talk to them about Jesus. Now, I kept looking for the right opportunity, but it just never came. And then one Saturday morning, I was taking my trash out, I was in shorts and a bathrobe and flip-flops, and the husband was outside on his porch smoking a cigarette, and I was like, you know what? Here goes. So I walked across the street and started a conversation with the guy, and a few minutes into it, I brought up Jesus. He wasn't a Christian, but he was willing to have a conversation about the gospel, and so we stood there and talked for 45 minutes, and a while into it, his wife came outside and just stood silently behind him, and she started crying. The entire time I was talking, tears were running down her face. At the end of the conversation, I just asked him, I was like, Matthias, do you want to trust Christ for your salvation and become born again? And he was like, yes, I do. So right there on the porch, he put his faith in Jesus and was born again. After that, his wife was like, oh my gosh, I'm saved and I have been praying for this to happen. That's why I was crying. In Acts 11, believers were going out and preaching the gospel. Verse 21 tells us that the hand of the Lord was with them, and then it tells us that tons of people were getting saved. In Acts 16, Paul preached the gospel to a group of people in Philippi, and it says that God opened the heart of a woman named Lydia, and she became saved. That kind of stuff is still happening today. When we share the gospel with people, God works through us to change people's lives. I didn't do or say anything special with Matthias. I just shared the gospel, and God did all the work.